Hey there, and welcome to my channel. Are you ready to take a thrilling ride back in time? Join us today as we explore the fascinating evolution of cars in the United States. From the very first automobiles to the cutting-edge innovations of tomorrow. Get ready to discover how these iconic machines have shaped our roads, our culture, and our lives. So buckle up, and don't forget to subscribe for an unforgettable journey through the world of automobile. Cars have always been more than just machines in the United States. They represent freedom, progress, and innovation. And in this video, we're going to take you on a journey through time to see how automotive technology has transformed the United States. So sit tight and get ready to experience the wild ride of cars in the US, from the early days to today and beyond. Early years, 1900s to 1930s. The early 1900s were a time of great change and innovation in the United States, and the automobile was at the forefront of this transformation. Back then, cars were still a luxury item owned only by the wealthy. But that all changed with the introduction of the Ford Model T. This car was affordable for the average American family, and it made owning a car a reality for millions of people. The Model T was also one of the first mass-produced cars, and its impact on the automotive industry was huge. It showed that there was a huge demand for affordable, reliable vehicles, and it paved the way for the rise of the automobile as we know it today. But the Model T wasn't the only car on the road. Other manufacturers were also making their mark on the industry. For example, General Motors produced the Chevrolet, which was another popular choice for American drivers. As the years went on, cars became more and more common on the roads of America. People loved the convenience and freedom that they offered, and they quickly became an integral part of American life. Post-war boom 1940s to 1960s. The post-war era was a time of great prosperity and growth in the United States, and the automotive industry was no exception. With new technologies and a booming economy, car manufacturers were able to produce bigger, more powerful and stylish vehicles than ever before. Some of the most iconic American cars were made during this time, such as the Chevrolet Corvette, the Ford Thunderbird, and the Plymouth Superbird. These cars were not only powerful and stylish, but they also represented a sense of freedom and adventure that appealed to the American public. During this time, highways were also expanded and the suburbs were developed, which led to a surge in car ownership. People were moving away from the cities and into the suburbs, and they needed cars to get around. This, combined with the introduction of the interstate highway system, made cars an essential part of daily life for many Americans. The automotive industry was also a major contributor to the booming economy. The production of cars and other vehicles created jobs and helped to stimulate economic growth. The growth of the suburbs also led to the development of new businesses and services, such as car dealerships, gas stations, and auto repair shops. All of this contributed to the overall prosperity of the United States during the post-war era. Safety and efficiency, 1970s to 1980s. The 1970s brought a number of challenges to the United States, including a fuel shortage and rising safety concerns. In response, car manufacturers had to innovate and make changes to their vehicles to meet the changing needs of the market. One of the biggest changes was the focus on fuel efficiency. With the oil crisis of the 1970s, consumers were looking for cars that could get them better gas mileage. Car manufacturers responded by developing smaller, more fuel-efficient vehicles. Another major change was the emphasis on safety. In the 1970s, the government introduced new safety standards for cars, such as the requirement for seat belts and padded dashboards. Car manufacturers had to invest in new technologies and design features to meet these standards and make their vehicles safer for drivers and passengers. Despite these challenges, the 1970s and 1980s saw the introduction of some iconic American cars, such as the Ford Mustang II and the Chevrolet Camaro. These cars were smaller and more fuel-efficient than their predecessors, but they still had the power and style that American drivers loved. The use of technology also began to play a bigger role in car safety during this time. Manufacturers started to incorporate things like anti-lock brakes and electronic stability control into their vehicles to help drivers avoid accidents or lessen the impact of a collision. Overall, the 1970s and 1980s were a time of significant change and innovation in the automotive industry. With a focus on fuel efficiency and safety, car manufacturers had to adapt and make changes to meet the demands of the market. Despite the challenges, this era saw the introduction of some iconic American cars that are still remembered today. Digital 1990s to 2000s. The 1990s and 2000s were a time of rapid technological advancement, and the automotive industry was at the forefront of this revolution. The invention of smaller and more powerful computers allowed for the integration of sophisticated electronics into vehicles, transforming the driving experience. One of the most significant developments was the introduction of electronic fuel injection, which replaced carburetors with electronic sensors and actuators to control the fuel-air mixture in the engine. This resulted in more efficient engines that produced less pollution and ran more smoothly. Another major innovation was the use of onboard diagnostics, which allowed cars to self-diagnose problems and alert the driver with a check engine light. This made it easier for car owners to identify issues and get them fixed, reducing the cost and complexity of car maintenance. Navigation systems were also integrated into cars, providing drivers with turn-by-turn directions and real-time traffic information. This made it easier for people to travel long distances and reduced the need for paper maps and guidebooks. The 1990s also saw the introduction of hybrid cars, which combined a gasoline-powered engine with an electric motor and battery pack. This provided drivers with better fuel economy and reduced emissions, making them more environmentally friendly. Some of the most popular hybrid cars of this era include the Toyota Prius and the Honda Insight. Overall, the 1990s and 2000s were a time of significant technological advancement in the automotive industry. The use of computers led to more efficient, safer, and more convenient vehicles that had a major impact on the driving experience. These advancements not only made cars more popular, but also laid the foundation for the fully autonomous vehicles of today. Modern innovations, 2010s to today. The automotive industry has seen a lot of changes. In the last decade, with the rise of electric vehicles, autonomous driving, and a push towards more sustainable transportation, car manufacturers have been working hard to stay ahead of the curve and provide consumers with the latest and greatest technology. One of the most notable changes has been the shift towards electric vehicles. EVs are now a common sight on the roads, and they offer drivers a more environmentally friendly and cost-effective way to get around. Companies like Tesla have been leading the charge on EV innovation, with models like the Model 3 and Model Y becoming some of the best-selling EVs on the market. Another major development has been the rise of autonomous driving technology. While self-driving cars are not yet commonplace, companies like Waymo and Cruise are testing self-driving vehicles on public roads, and they are expected to hit the market soon. These advancements in technology have the potential to revolutionize the way we drive and could make our roads safer and more efficient. In addition to these major changes, there have been a number of other innovations in the automotive industry in recent years. Car manufacturers are now offering a wide range of vehicles with advanced safety features such as lane departure warning, automatic emergency braking, and adaptive cruise control. These features are designed to help drivers avoid accidents and make driving more enjoyable. The rise of connected cars has also been a major development in the automotive industry. Connected cars use cellular connectivity and GPS technology to allow drivers to access a wide range of services and applications. These include things like real-time traffic information, remote diagnostics, and even in-car Wi-Fi. Overall, the automotive industry has been undergoing a period of rapid change and innovation in recent years. The rise of EVs, autonomous driving, and connected cars is transforming the way we drive and making our roads safer, more efficient, and more enjoyable. As technology continues to evolve, we can expect to see even more exciting developments in the automotive industry in the years to come. Future vision. The future of cars in the United States is exciting and full of possibilities. What's next for the automotive industry? Let's take a look. One of the most anticipated developments is the rise of self-driving technology. As artificial intelligence and machine learning continue to advance, cars will be able to drive themselves with little or no human intervention. This could revolutionize the way we get around, making it easier and more convenient than ever before. Another exciting development is the push towards sustainable energy. As the United States moves away from fossil fuels, we can expect to see more electric and hybrid vehicles on the road. This will help reduce pollution and greenhouse gas emissions, making our air cleaner and our roads more eco-friendly. Additionally, the automotive industry is constantly striving to improve safety features. As technology advances, we can expect to see more features that prevent accidents and protect drivers and passengers. This includes things like automatic emergency braking, lane departure warning, and pedestrian detection. The future of cars in the United States is bright and full of promise. As technology advances, we can expect to see more innovation, more sustainability, and more safety on our roads. The automotive industry is constantly evolving, and we can look forward to a future of exciting and convenient ways to get around. From the first Model T to the self-driving cars of tomorrow, the United States has been at the forefront of automotive innovation. The story of cars in the United States is a story of progress and innovation. From the Model T to autonomous driving, each step reflects a nation always moving forward. The journey is far from over, and the road ahead looks exciting. What will the next chapter of automotive history bring? Only time will tell. That's all for now. Thank you for joining us on this incredible journey through the history of cars in the United States. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give us a thumbs up and subscribe for more exciting content. And if you're still hungry for more, why not check out our other videos for more historical tales and fascinating stories. We'll see you next time.